Yeah, Shalom, man. I wanna give all praises. As you know, I'm not gonna face nobody there. I gotta go face the east. Yeah, I wanna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Hawashad, Hashem, Makakadash. And you know what? I think the best thing to do is to talk about America, dirty America. Let me try to talk about the dirty America. We're gonna talk about its destruction. Yeah, that's great. That is so great. Amazing. Hopefully I still have the app somewhere here. Yep. I do not have that. So now I gotta look at the phone like this. If you see what I mean. 98% just there. And you know what, now I'm gonna have to turn it off. No, it's one of those ones like I come out here and I don't even know if I should be. Well, to be honest, I don't even feel like talking. That's the real thing. To be honest, all I can say now is search for the Lord, man. That's what's waiting on your Yahweh, Shema Hashem. Cause even then, like up there, there's a chariot, and there's one over there as well. And even then, I can show you that one, but the one over there, I don't think I can, because it's literally at an angle. It's literally right above my head. Literally. I can show you the one over there. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, there's two over there. There's literally two over there right now. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Hawashad. That's crazy, man. Yeah, and there's one above my head as well. There it is. And you know what? Yeah, the video just caught me. It caught up because of dirty Gemini. Disgusting Gemini, man. Was creeping around. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have to add that other video on. Yeah. I'm gonna have to add that other video on. But yeah, let's get into the scriptures. Oops, I almost forgot. Esau's enterprise. The joy of the hypocrite, that's it. The joy of the hypocrite. The joy of the hypocrite. Yeah, as it says here. Job 20 and verse 5, and it says that the triumphing of the wicked. You know what? I just realized I ain't got no internet on this phone. So then again, I can't go to the etymology. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to do this on the top of my head. Yeah, this is. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, so that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. But yeah, obviously going into the wicked, we know that's these Edomites, man. Which at the end of the day, we can head on over to Malachi 4, no, Malachi 1 and 2. Yeah, but as it says the burden of the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashima Shah. And it says, the Lord to Israel by Malachi. And it says, I have loved you, saith the Lord, or saith Yahweh Bashima Shah. Yeah, ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? And it says, was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord, yeah, I love Jacob. So then again, the very things that the Lord did to the Israelites, I'll say because they committed iniquity. That's why these Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, including Mexicans and some like Indians, they literally don't believe that the Lord's with us. And even then, it's not with all the Israelites. That's what I can say. Because obviously you got the 2/3. There's the majority of them live in America, man. They live in America. And not only that, The Lord isn't with them. They're going to get cut off. Why? Because they wanted to follow but they wanted to follow the beast system. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to get that RFID micro CHIP in the hand, man. And not even that as well, taking the brain CHIP up in the heads, man. And literally, man, the Lord will deal with them. That's all I can say. The Lord will deal with them. And it says, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. and that's another that's another reason when we see these Edomites. Like literally, that they have no culture. We can all agree on that. There is no culture, man. especially over here in the UK. There is no culture. Like literally, everything they call culture, it literally comes from another nation. For example, with well, yeah, the Indian takeaways, man. Now they're eating kebabs. It's crazy, man. It reminds me of this video that I saw. It was in Germany, but literally when these Edomites went into the shop, there was only food that came from these Edomites, and literally there was nothing in the shop. There was literally nothing in the shop. But they want to keep talking about their culture. Literally, their culture is literally nothing, man. It's crazy. But yeah, it says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. And again, that's like what was that dude saying, man? What's his name, man? I forgot what his name is. I forgot. What's his name, man? Is it Joe? Is it Joe Biden? Yeah, I think it's Joe Biden. Like he would always be out there talking about we gotta make America great again. But as it says here, but we will return and build the desolate places. And again, that's what they did. Especially with the Roman Empire, man. The Roman Empire. It already fell. But obviously, they basically built it back again, man. When I say they built it back again, I mean the same laws that they brought back, man. And even them draconian ones as well, they're gonna bring those back too. But yeah, it says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema shall host. They shall build, but I will throw down. So you see what I mean? And even then going into this kingdom now, man, or this rulership that Esau has over there in America, and ruling over all these different nations. Like it says, man, it says they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh Bashim shall have indignation forever. So yeah, man, going into a border. Literally going into a border. It's literally the beginning of the frame, man, of a picture. So literally the Lord saying they're the beginning of wickedness, man. In which they are. In which that all goes back to Cain, man. In which with Cain, he was given the law orally. He knew the law orally, man. And even then, what did he do? What did he do although he knew the law orally? He disobeyed, man. That's exactly what he did. He disobeyed and turned away from Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's how he became the wicked one. After he basically took his own brother's life. And even then with Jacob and Esau, in which Cain came back as Esau and Abel came back as Jacob, and in which it's the same thing happening all over again, man. Cain wants to slay Abel. Why? Because the Lord found favor with him. And when Jacob and Esau didn't like the fact that Esau didn't like the fact that Jacob got the blessing. And even then you got Esau who basically gave it away. He gave it away, man. And originally it's not for him. That literally happened for the reason of perpetual hatred. Which I can get that right now. Yeah, as it says here, man, Ezekiel 35:5, it said because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, or even goes into having a perfect hatred, and I shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, gone into their iniquity. It says in the time that their iniquity has an end. So yeah, man, there's a perpetual hatred, man, in which, like I said, that perpetual hatred was there for the purpose of Esau hating Jacob, man. It's crazy, man. For real, I can't even tell you what I prayed for, man. I can't. All I know is the Lord is helping. That's what I can say. The Lord's helping. You're mad. I could never ever do this by myself. I'm telling you that right now. I couldn't just come out and just start prophesying by myself. I don't know, man. And even then, when you see them fake local prophets out there, man, trying to teach the word, out here trying to teach the word, you notice they don't bring out any scriptures. They don't bring out any. All we're hearing is what they think. They don't want to go to the word of the Yahweh Shema Shai and back out the scriptures. They can't do that. And that's why I don't like these Christians. They don't listen. And even then when they're teaching you, they're teaching from their own mind and not from the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, let me get that scripture, man. Well, how you spell taught? Taught. Oh, what was it called, man? What was it called? I have no idea what it's called. Taught. Oh yeah, taught by the precepts of men. Here we go. Good old Isaiah, man. Always coming in clutch, man. Isaiah 29 and 13, it says, "Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as these people draw near to me with their mouth." So yeah, you got these dirty little so-called Christian teachers out there just literally just speaking from their own minds, man. And he says, "And with their lips do they honor me." And he says, "But have removed their hearts far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precepts of men." Yeah, for example, the Lord isn't going to destroy everyone. When I say destroy everyone, I mean, yeah, he ain't going to destroy the wicked. He's just going to love everyone. Yeah, come and give me a hug. Yeah, that's what they be talking about. They're just lying, man, for their damn teeth, man. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Hawashai, man. See, and even Hawashai said this, man. Even Hawashai said this. We can literally cut the precepts of men easily, man. Beautiful, man. And yeah, this is going into to the Hebrew Israelites that have heard this word, but they've rejected it. This is for them, and also the enemies of Yahweh Shema Shai as well, man. Yeah. You have Luke 19 and 24. It says, "And it said unto me," now I just realized. Now I want to know who just walked past me over here. There was 2 people that walked past me over here. I don't even know who that was. All I know, they were wearing hijabs. Huh. But I was more interested in the one that was wearing the black one. Could they have been the fiance? I don't know. I don't know. For real, I do not know. Like it was hard to see from over here anyway. Wonderful, man. But yeah. So, and he said unto them that stood by, "Take from him the pound, and give it to him that have 10 pounds." And these pounds that he's talking about is the talents, man. And they said unto him, "Lord, he have 10 pounds. For I say unto you, that unto everyone which have shall be given, and from him that have not, even that he have shall be taken away from him." So yeah, you don't want to sell your Yahweh Shema Shai, but you've been given the ability to prophesy. It's going to be taken away. And even then it's, bro, like the scripture says, you're going to be beaten with many stripes, man. you know what? You know what, like it says here, Luke 12:47, it says, and the servant which knew his Lord's will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. Yes. So yeah, man. You knew you had to go out and prophesy. You didn't want to do that. You're going to be visited by Yahweh Shema Shai that day, man. And you're going to be beaten. As it says, you're going to be beaten with many stripes, man. Like literally, just like how Yahweh Shai had to get licked with the whip, man. While he was tied up. Now you people who didn't want to follow the Lord, even though you knew his will, now you're going to be beaten. And you're going to have to endure it. and that's another thing, man. Like knowing that the Lord will give you money, and all of a sudden dude wants to run off and go and make money now, and not prophesy anymore at all. Or yeah, they'll get a new job and be like, oh no man, I gotta stay loyal to the job. I can't prophesy no more. Like a Lord. You know, I can't even say what I was gonna say, man. but that's what they be saying. They be running off to go follow their dreams, man. And even then, allow that, man. I'd rather do the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Yeah, for real, man. Like having money and having a family. And even then, in my opinion, they come last. When I say they come last, I mean you got the Lord up here right at the top. They come beneath. Now, why am I gonna put my trust in someone else except Yahweh Shema Shai? For real, man. At the end of the day, it's Yahweh Shema Shai who's going to protect me. Especially from these people who want to do it martial law, and they want to take people hostage. And when I say take people hostage, I mean they're gonna come in, man. They're gonna come inside your house and they're gonna do whatever they want to you, man. But like again, what I've said, I've had dreams of those things happening. And literally the first yeah, the first one. The first one being I was in my house, man. I was in my house chilling. I know all of a sudden I hear this noise and I decide, you know what? Let me go to my mom's room. I go to my mom's room and I see military soldiers hopping in, coming into the house, thinking they're clever. And what I did was I hopped right out the window, man. I hopped out the window and landed lightly upon my feet. So literally when I hopped out the window, bro, they never heard me. For real, they never heard me. And then obviously I walked inside the kitchen now, making no noise, and then all of a sudden I go to where the door is and literally everything's frozen. Literally everything's frozen, like time stopped, man. It was like time stopped. And you got all I can see is the military. All I can see is the military troops on the what's it called, man? On the staircase, standing there with their little guns. Now they said that was gonna do anything. But then again, it was one of those ones. Like it talks about you need to have faith, man, and especially to use the spiritual power. You have to have faith. in which, like I said, like I said, I accidentally tripped over, man. I tripped over, and obviously that faith went down, man. The faith went down, and all of a sudden, now the soldiers are moving again, and they see me, they see me there. And like I said, there was also soldiers in the living room. I'm basically about to come up the stairs, and I'm just standing there like, what do I do now? I thought I saw, what's it called? I thought I saw a chariot. Oh, damn. But yeah, like I was saying, like the time, it basically carried on as normal, and then all of a sudden, these troops, like they didn't even put out their guns. It was like one of those ones. They probably thought I was someone who didn't basically know anything about fighting. It was one of those ones. I know. See, the thought they could go hand to hand. That's what they did. They tried hand to hand combat with me. They tried hand to hand, and then even then, man, like I was saying, they tried hand to hand combat, and obviously, all of a sudden, it's like my hands started moving by themselves. It's like I knew Kung Fu or something, man. All I know is that if they were throwing punches, I was blocking every single one of them. And then all of a sudden, obviously that faith came back, man. That faith came back. And I tell you now, when the faith came back, I'll tell you right now, I was, yeah, basically the time froze again. It's like I was moving at supersonic speed. That's what it was like. And even then, we can get King David, man. Usually this was given to King David, as it makes mention, man. What's it called? Oh yes. He teaches my hands, man. He teaches my hands. That's exactly what happened in the dream, man. Not in the dream, man. The vision. Cause even then, I had this vision. Like years ago, man. In like 2019, and it's crazy how I still remember it. Yeah. Oh, lovely, man. You got 2 Samuel 22 and 35, as it says, he teacheth my hands to war. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow steel. Well, a bow steel, man. You know how strong that is. So that a bow steel is broken by mine arms. So even then, man, what I'm saying is, if you would have hit dude with that spear, or with that steel, like he said, man, he would have broke it. And literally, we know, if someone tried that on this earth today, they're going to break their armor. And even yes, beautiful, man. Beautiful. And now this is the book of Psalms 144. verse 1. This is a Psalm of David. It says, "Blessed be the Lord Yahweh B'Shem HaShai, my strength." You see what I mean? It's literally the Lord is our strength, man. This is the Lord my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight. Like I said, that's what happened in the dream, bro. my arms were moving by themselves. Like, then again, then again, it was like the spirit took control, man. My arms were just moving and blocking all these things, man. I was fighting multiple. What's it called, man? I was fighting multiple troops up in there. I literally took them all on. And you see, it's wonderful, man. It's wonderful to trust in that everlasting God. Oh, that's a wonderful one. That's a wonderful one. It goes into what's it called, man? Oh, he lifted up his spear. Oh, yes, he lifted up his spear. I forgot about that one, but obviously the Lord brought it back to my remembrance. Go you have a smile shining. He lifted up his spear, you know. This is 2 Samuel 23 and 18. And it says, "And Abishai, the brother of Joab, the son of I don't know how to say his name. I don't know how to say his name. It's yeah, I don't know how to say his name. But again, it's basically spelled like this: Zeruiah. What is it? Is it Zariah? It might be Zariah. It says, "Was chief among three." That's crazy, man. And these are people from the house of David, man. Literally straight warriors. Straight warriors. That's all I can say. But as it says, it was the chief among three. So there was three of them. And it says, and he lifted up his spear against 300 and slew them and had the name among three. And even here, man, 1 Chronicles 11 and 11. It says, "And this is the number of the mighty men of David." It says, he had, I think it says Jashobeam and Hachmonite, the chief of the captains. He lifted up his spear against 300 and slept. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that one person would be able to slay 300 men at once. You see, this is the power we serve, man. And yeah, man, shout out to the house of David, man. They're here on this earth right now. Even them the prophesy. As it says, man, he lifted up his spear against 300, slain by him at one time. And you see, the house of David has spiritual power, man. It's as simple as that. That's insane, man. It's crazy. And that's why I've been saying it, like, it's so amazing. Like, going, poor little Albert, you know, was trying. And that reminds me of another dream that I had, man. In which, I can't even lie, man, it's cold, fam. It's cold. For real, it's cold. It's crazy, only 35 minutes. I know I've been out here longer than that. Like it says 35 minutes on the thing. But yeah. Let me just wrap up a little bit. You know, I was gonna drink some more, but it's like, it's cold, man. For real, it's cold. But I am still going to drink some water because whoa. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's really cold. And if you're wondering why I'm drinking, it literally goes into water. It's literally water and like lime juice, man. Lime juice. Beautiful lime juice. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I was talking about the dream, in which this dream is basically it consists of resurrection, in which I'm gonna just tell you straight up how it was. All I can say, I was in Utah, in America, and obviously the elder was there. When I say the elder, I mean the elder Manata Zakba. He was But I swear, man, these people, man. Yeah, I just had to calm down real quick. I literally had to calm down. Cause even then, like, what's the point of getting angry? There's no point. There's literally no point. You know, let me carry on. So, like I was saying, the elder Manata Zakba was there. And when I came through, he was teaching a lesson. When I say he was teaching a lesson, I mean, obviously that's what he was doing, but when I came, he had basically finished. He had finished teaching the people that was there. And all I can say is I seen him, I said shalom. Obviously, yeah, I said shalom. He said shalom back. And then all of a sudden we hear this noise. And when I say we hear this noise, I mean if you played GTA, basically online, if you played GTA Online, it's basically it's basically that jet. And when I say that jet, I mean the ones that you have to buy from forgot what it's called, man. You basically buy it from the military place. It's like 5 mil, 5 or 6 mil. Right now it could be 9 mil right now. I don't know. Like, literally, I ain't played GTL 9 in like over a year. I know if I go in there right now, it would be like, here's some free money. Like literally, that'll be the only reason why I go in there, cause they're giving me free money. That's it, bro. Like literally, I'll hop on and then just hop back up and play something else. But yeah, like I was saying, one of those jets from GTA 9, it basically came towards us. And you know when you you see the jet, it starts flying high, and then all of a sudden it comes crashing down. That's what happened. It came crashing down and it let off some. I don't even know what bullets it was using. What is that? But the way it's moving is... Nah, that might be a chariot. Yeah, that's a chariot. And that is a chariot right there. And that is a chariot, man. That was a chariot. Chariot, man. All praise to Yahweh Hashem, man. Ooh. What is wrong with this, man? Well, praise to Yahweh Shema Hashem, man. That was a straight chariot that you saw. And you see, the way I knew it was a chariot, the lights were moving weirdly, man. It was moving very weirdly. And honestly, but when I went to go record it, as you just saw, you saw it was like a circle. What's it called, man? What's it called? Yeah, it was like I forgot what it's called, man. It was like this basically. It goes round. It was one of those shapes. It was like a rectangle and a circle together. And obviously you could see. Wait, why you seen it anyway? That's all I can say. You seen it. You know what? I think I should dance right now. Now I'm playing. Yeah, I'm playing, man. But yeah. But yeah, carrying on with that dream. Yeah, carrying on with that dream. So yeah, the jet came down and started firing out some, I don't know what type of missiles it was. It's actually not missiles, it was bullets. But even then, those bullets that he was shooting was like, they were explosive bullets, man. They were explosive bullets. Literally, man. Explosive bullets were coming out of out of that military vehicle, man. And I'm telling you, that was the Manatizakba. He died and I died. We basically died together. And look at it. I literally just saw it was 44 minutes. But yeah, he died and I died. And all of a sudden, I'll tell you what I saw. What I saw was literally my body. I saw my body on the floor, literally unable to move. And then, obviously, like I said, my spirit was going upwards. So I was going up, man. And all of a sudden, my spirit stopped. And then I began to come back down, man. I came back down and went back into my own body. I went back into my own body and I woke up and I'm thinking, yo, did I just die? Did I just die? Oh, praise the how about Shema Shama. And I come back now. And obviously there was like this subway. There was a subway there. And I walked into the subway and I saw that the Alda Manata Zaba was standing there, man. And he was buying some tickets. and then I said to him, did you I said to him, did you die? He goes, yeah. And then he goes, he respawned. And if you actually look at the the meaning of respawning, it literally means to come back or to basically have another life, man. And that's what it was. We came back, man, in the same bodies. All praise to the everlasting God, man. And even then, that's what I'll be saying. If you take my life, guess what? I'm coming back. Oh, praise the Yahweh Shema Shama. And obviously, the dream was finished there. Yeah, the dream wasn't finished there. But what's it called, man? Oh yeah, these soldiers, basically they just came out of nowhere and they came up the stairs. They came up the stairs with their guns, and I kid you not. Manat Zakba was getting the tickets, and I told him straight up. Man. Don't worry about these troops. I'll take them all on. And I'm telling you, there was like 16 of them. 16 of them. Literally coming up to try and get us. And I swear, man, I was fighting them. I was fighting every single one of them. When I say I was fighting them, I mean, but they couldn't get past me. It's as simple as that. They couldn't get past me. Why? Because of the power of Yahweh Shema Shai, that's why. Simple as that, man. And then again, obviously some of you may know about this. Some of you may know about this vision. But yeah, I was up in New York City, in the area where it's basically that park in New York City where everyone goes to. I was basically there. And obviously, like I've been saying, I was with two women. Well, essentially, they were probably my wife, but yeah, I was with two women. Literally, one of them being okay. You know, actually, I don't even know. I don't even know what nationality they were. Well, yeah, I didn't even know what nationality they were. All I know was one was like one was light skin, She was very light, and the other one was she was dark, but not that dark. But obviously we were there, man. Up in New York, man. Just relaxing. Then all of a sudden this helicopter. This helicopter just come out of nowhere and parks right in the park. And then all of a sudden there was troops outside the park. I literally the whole, what's it called, man? I literally the whole outside, there were troops everywhere, man. And they all had the guns pointing at me. And then literally they started aiming for the two wives. I was like, nah, bro, there's no need to shoot them. You want me? And I was like, you know what? Let me come over. You can have me instead. And obviously they were like basically okay. And then obviously I was walking to them very slow, with my hands in the air. I had my hands in the air, walking to them very slow. And I told them, I told them, yeah, I told them, yeah, I said to them, let me say goodbye. Let me say goodbye to my wives. And then now she's the top military dude. He was like, now we can't let you do that. But then I said to him, you've got all these troops out here with their guns pointed at me. What am I really going to do? I know. And obviously I was lying to do, because I knew what I was going to do. And then obviously, what happened was, yeah, I walked over to my wives, and I told them to basically grab my hands, man. Each one of them holding my hand. And then that's exactly what happened. That they held my hand, and the next thing you know, I took off, man. Yeah, I took off, man. I can't remember. Yeah. Basically, that's what happened. In all senses, I basically took flight, man. When I say I took flight, I mean I escaped the enemy. And even then, Isaiah 59 and 19, man. It basically describes that. Yeah, Isaiah 59 and 19, and it says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, being the east. It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, meaning at all angles, man. There's literally no escape. There's literally no escape. And that's why Yahweh B'Shem Shai is known as the defender, man. And he put on here we go. So he says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai shall lift up a standard against him. And again, that standard being spiritual power, man. That reminds me of oh, praise the Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. That reminds me of another one. In which again, no, I don't even know what nationality they were, man. Yeah. That's crazy. That chariot up there has moved. It's actually moved. And if anyone tries to say that's a star, bruh, just move from me, for real. Cause no star is moving in the heavens. Literally, the stars stay where they are. They stay exactly where they are. But this vehicle up here, it's moved very, very slowly. That's what I can say. It's moved very, very slowly. So like before, it was up there. It was up there, and now it's over here. It's over here somewhere. If I can find it. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Wait, where is it gone? Yeah, there it is. Ah, there's another two right there. There's literally another two right there. There's two chariots right there. There's two of them right there. And there's the other one there. Oh look, there's another two. There's another two up there. That's crazy, man. You see what I mean? The angels be up there, man. Just chilling. Be up there chilling, man. And praise to the everlasting God. And you see, if I was using another phone, I wouldn't be able to get that. And that's what I told the fiance straight up, man. I told her, you ain't getting no other phone, bro. It's the S25 Ultra or nothing. Like for real, man. Yo, I'm tired, man. I'm literally tired. See, like, all I can say is when I go home, I'm having a good sleep. I'm definitely having a good sleep, man. Oh man. I was going into that dream. Oh yeah, so basically, like you probably already heard this, but yeah, I was in this room. When I say I was in this room, I mean I was basically locked up in this prison. All I could say, it was like a prison. And obviously, when I was inside there, what I'm hearing is those other people there as well. Those other people there. It's kind of weird because when I was in there, there, there was some dude in there talking about that he's not ill. That's what he was saying to me. He's not ill. And then all of a sudden he froze up. I when I say he froze up, I mean literally it wasn't even like normal throw. It was literal blood. It was blood that came out of his mouth, and it went all the way up my arm. I was like, hell no, man. We're getting out of here. You probably wondering what I'm looking at, but the chariot over there, man. It's literally there, flashing and changing colours. I'll pray to see how much I'm trying. But yeah, the dude threw up on me. There's blood all the way up my arm and stuff, man. And then like I said, there was two wives there. And like I be saying, I have no idea what their nationality was. I can't remember. No, for real, I can't remember what their faces look like. That's all I can say. But they were with me, and even then I told them to basically walk in front of me. So obviously I can see he tries to get them, man, or he tries to touch them. But obviously nobody tried to touch them. But all I'm saying is, when I went up to the door to basically get out, this black woman come from nowhere, man, and she had this suit on. And she had this suit on. She had this, like, what's it called, man? It was one of them like hazmat suits. That's what she had on. And then she's telling me that I can't leave, that I must stay. I must stay in the room with all these sick people. I was like, nah, I'm leaving, man. I'm taking my wives and going. And obviously, you know how the black woman is, man. She was raising up her voice, being loud. And obviously, she hopped on the radio. I was like, this man's trying to leave the room. And I told her straight up, shut up, man. I don't know, like, why are you even speaking? Like, why are you speaking? Then obviously, I don't know what happened, but the door was open. It was open, and I just walked right out. I walked right outside the room, and obviously, I told my wife straight up to basically go to a room that has a window. That's what I told them. Go to a room that has a window. So obviously, I was planning to fly out of there. Then obviously, one of the wives goes into one room, and then the other wife follows her. And now I'm standing there thinking, babe, where are they going? And then when I went into that room, I see that there's a window, man. There's a whole window there. And I was like, well, praise the Albert, and I was shy. The next thing you know, what's it called, man? Yeah, the black woman, the hazmat black woman, come round with this. She came round with the I don't know what's called, man. The people that basically do security, man. And even then, them people had guns. They had guns with them. And obviously, all I'm saying is, I was literally standing there. Oh my God, there's a chariot right there. There's a chariot right. There it is, man. Oh, you see, I couldn't even get it properly, man. Look at it. And you see, I'll be telling you, man, these dreams are real, man. It's like not dreams, man. These visions are real, man. And you notice, when I started talking about them, all these chariots appear, man. All these chariots appear as soon as I start talking about the visions that the Lord gave me. All praise to Yahweh Shema Shem. And you see, then again, I'll probably see it go that way. Because obviously, it's flying this way. So I might just see it over there somewhere. Knows for them. But yeah, like I was saying with this dream, yeah, my two boys were in the room, and I was by the door, and I was like I said, the black woman, the black woman with the two guards, they basically had guns, man. And they were looking for me. I told her, why is there so many sounds? It's very distracting. It's very distracting, man. But yeah, like I said, I was standing in front of the door, literally looking out. I was literally looking right out, literally right outside the window. There's the smoke, the dirty smoke. I don't know why they're doing this. But yeah, like I've been saying, yeah, I saw the woman. That's crazy. I didn't even see the chariot go by this way. It's probably one of those ones. It popped up. I'll get to record it. And then it disappears. But yeah, like I was saying, I was standing right by the door, and then the woman with the two guys with the guns, they were basically, yeah, like I said, basically, yeah, like I said, they were looking for me. But like I said, I was standing right there by the window, literally looking at them. And then the black woman comes to the door. When I say she came to the door, I mean the same door that I was literally looking out of. And all of a sudden, she looks through the window. And all I can say is, she didn't see me. She didn't see me, nor my boys. Then obviously, she walked off, man, and went somewhere else. She tried to go and find me. Now obviously, while I'm still in this room, I'm literally thinking, let me go ahead and fly my wires out of here. So that's what I went to go and do. And obviously, I climbed up on the, what are the things called? I climbed up on top of it. I was thinking, come on, take my hands, man. I was like, come on, take my hands. That's what I told him. But obviously, because they're women and they're of the weaker vessel, they don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm good.
How come you're here? Are you alive?
It's kind of.
Are you alright? Do you need anything?
Nah, I don't need anything.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure. I'm just.
Sure, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just talking about a few things.
There's someone time with you to feel outside or something?
Yeah, the Lord did.
Huh?
The Lord did.
If you need anything, I'll get you something even from the shop over here.
Oh, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah.
Take care, man. Take it easy, bro.
Well, thank you. No, I need a drink. It's kind of cold to be honest. Yeah, because I just had a fucking drink. But yeah, what I was planning to do was I was gonna fly off with the two wives, but yeah, like I said, they were of the weaker vessel, so literally standing at the height that we was at, or the rim that we was in, it was basically frightening. It was frightening for them. So obviously, so obviously, I basically took them outside, and I was walking. I'm walking now, and all of a sudden, I see this Edomite. His face was red up. All of his skin was red up, man. And he had some red outfit on, some red Pope outfit on. And he go. He go. It's crazy because he goes to me, you're not allowed to have two wives. And I look upon this fool like, are you taking them? Nah, I can't even say that word. But I was looking at him like, you must be taking the mickey right now. You must be taking the mickey right now. And obviously that's when I backed out the scripture. It's in the book of Deuteronomy, where it basically talks about having two wives. And that was the no, you don't let me get it. If a man have two wives, you know. If a man have two wives. You know what? No, it's one of those ones like that I don't even know how much women I have. I really don't know. I don't know. I literally don't know. How many women are there? Like, literally, the ones that I know about, the ones that I know about, there's actually two. There's two. There's two. And even then, one of them being bruh, I do not know that woman. I don't. And then again, it's probably a test. Yeah, like I said, the ones that I know about is oh, what's going on with my body, man? Why do I feel so cold? I feel cold, man. Well, yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, there was yeah, there was Alea and also Mariam, the two. No one can say is if there's any more. I don't know. I really don't know. It's like one of those ones that I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to take care of them. But anyway, but anyway. You know what? There's actually there's no need to worry. There's no need to worry. And I say this because literally, the everlasting God's with me. Literally. Who's really gonna come up against the Most High, really? There's no one on this earth that can do that, or even in the heavens. There's literally none. So it's one of those ones, man. Like, if the Lord's with you, then how can you ever lose? Literally, how can you ever lose? You can't. You cannot lose if the everlasting one's with you. And you see, you're already seen the chariots, man. They be popping out. There's five up there. Literally, there's 5 up there. And obviously, there's 1 over there. Yep. Yep. You also got if a man have 2 wives, you know. And even then, as one of the sons of God, we can have as many as we want. So even then, man. So even then. All I can say is during the time of Jacob's trouble, well, all hell has broken loose. What is that? I thought there was some spiderwebs by me, but it's probably the light. Yeah, it's probably the light. Two wives, you know. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. If you're sure. It's basically Deuteronomy 21 and 15. Like he says, if a man has 2 wives, that's all I needed to do. That's all I needed to say to my man. That's all I needed to say. For real. Oh, there it is. Huh. The child over there's music again. Oh, it's cold, man. Well, you see, then again, man. Then again. It's already gone into an hour. Over an hour. It's kind of weird, man. Like, it's kind of weird. Because here it is. I started saying I want to do the video on America. But as you can see, I've literally gone a whole different way. And then again, man. And even then, I don't even know why I have this phone. I don't even know. No, it's just one of those ones like it's weird, man. It's weird. And the crazy thing is as well, I've literally I literally just got the what's it called, man? Yeah, it was the Galaxy Flip, the Galaxy Flip 7. all I can say is that I don't know if I should keep it or not. I really don't know if I should keep it or not. I don't know, man. I really don't know. But yeah, I think I'll call that now. Oh. Let me pop these things back in. But yes. No. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. And Shalom.